everyone, my name is Kate Kalthoff and welcome to a Stamping to Share video. Today I'm so excited to share this beautiful card with you. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous card, and there's so many items that we run through the Big Shot machine. The delicate dots embossed on our shimmery white cardstock is just gorgeous. And then of course we're using a set of dies from the Holiday 2015 catalog from Stampin' Up. These are our delicate ornaments dies. And so I'm doing the whole card with these delicate ornaments dies, and then on the inside panel of the card I am just keeping it nice and simple, and I'm stamping some sentiments from a stamp set called Versatile Christmas. That stamp set looks like this, and it also can be found in our 2015 holiday catalog. And I just love this card, and I'm so excited to share with you today how I did it and maybe a couple of tips along the way too. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a piece of basic black paper. This is our Stampin' Up! Cardstock. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to fold along the fold line, give that a nice press, maybe even use the bone folder so that it will lie flat for us while we work with it. The next step is our shimmery white cardstock. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this to the inside panel of our card. I did already stamp the two sentiments that I wanted to be on the front of this card, or on the front panel, and so I'm just going to use some snail on the back, and we're just going to set this right here onto the inside panel. Now you could use whatever sentiment you would like for your inside panel. That is doesn't really matter, but I wanted to go ahead and use the one from Versatile Christmas. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to use another panel of shimmery white cardstock, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And what I did is I took this panel and I used my Big Shot machine, and I used the really pretty embossing folder called Elegant Dots. This is what it looks like, and this, I hope you can see it, it's just got the most gorgeous, gorgeous little dots running through it. I love it. It looks kind of Christmassy to me, but in a very elegant way. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a ribbon wrap along the top. And we have a couple of ribbons in our holiday mini catalog that are just so much fun. They're glitter ribbons. So I don't know, I'm going to hold this up towards the camera so you can see it, but it just looks like these ribbons have been sprinkled with glitter. They're so shiny and sparkly, and I love that. And you get both white and gold when you order a pack of this ribbon, 5 yards of each. So we're going to do the white on white. I think that's a really elegant look, and so I'm just going to go maybe 3/4 of an inch down from the top, and then I'm going to just tape this ribbon onto the card. I'm just doing a little ribbon wrap along the front of the card, and then just flipping the ribbon over and taping it with a little bit of Scotch tape. So now we're ready to go ahead and use our delicate ornaments, and I went ahead and I did run these through the Big Shot machine. So I used this one with our basic black paper, and then I cut one out with this style on our gold foil. And then I used our dazzling diamonds glimmer paper with this little sweet ornament here as an accent. And then of course I used the gold foil paper again for this little hanger. I used my magnetic plate. You can see that here, it's well used. And then I have my cut plate. And then these are the 4 pieces that I ran through the Big Shot machine. Now, when I did run this through the Big Shot machine, I ran these 2 through at one time because they're the same paper weight, and so I knew it would cut out really well. And then when I ran this one through with the basic black, because I was cutting in between here, and then also this one with all the little tiny cutouts, and it's glimmer paper, so it needs a little bit more oomph to get through the glimmer paper. So then what I did is when I ran this through, I used 2 sheets of our cardstock vellum, and I just put it over the top as I ran it through, and those act as shims. So they give a little bit more pressure on your Big Shot as you're running it through, and I was able to cut through these just beautifully using my magnetic plate and 2 shims. And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put these on our card. So what we're going to do first is we are going to just layer this lacy black over the top of the gold. And so I'm going to lay the gold here so I can see what I'm doing. And then how I do this is I just use the littlest, tiniest bit of multi-purpose liquid glue, and I just run it along the edge here. You can see you don't need very much. And that's all I really need, is just those little tiny drops of multi-purpose liquid glue. Then we're going to set this onto our gold foil paper and give it a little bit of a press. And with the multi-purpose liquid glue, of course, one of the nice things about it is that you have just the tiniest little bit of time to wiggle that into place. And you want to be sure that you don't use very much, because this is a little, well, let's just say it's a little slippery, and you do not want your glue to be showing through onto the gold foil, because that will not look very nice. All right. So we have this on and it's looking good. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll add our little hanger detail. So that looks like this, and I'm just going to put that on with a glue dot. So we'll just add a little glue dot to the base of that hanger and then just add it right here to our ornament so you can see how that looks. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back. And then it's easy to go ahead and put this onto the front panel of our card. So we're just going to set this right here. And believe it or not, we're almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach this to our card panel right now. And to do that, I'm just going to use a dimensional on each corner. And now I'm going to just place this right onto the front of our card panel, just making sure that all 4 sides are equal. And now we just need to do a couple of finishing touches. So I think this is so pretty. This is this little small embellishment that comes in the Delicate Ornament Thinlit dies. And I'm just going to go ahead and, using a glue dot on the back, we are just going to put this right up here, up in the upper left. And then we're going to add the crowning touch, which is an iced rhinestone embellishment. So I have a couple here, and I'm just going to use my paper piercing tool to slip one off the cellophane, and then I'll just set this right on here, right in the center of that sweet little accent. And you can see how cute that looks. And then all we have to do is add a little bit of 1/8 inch gold ribbon, and this is just tied into a bow, and then I have a glue dot on the back side. I'm just going to set this right up here at the top of the ornament, give that a little press, and our card is complete. And here it is. You can see how quickly that goes together. Just a few things through the Big Shot machine and you're ready to put your card together. So here's the card I've just completed. Here's the card I had done in advance. And I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. I truly appreciate you. I love it when you leave comments for me. It keeps me going. And if you need a demonstrator, I hope you'll visit me at my blog, which is www.stampingtoshare.com, where I have links for you to place orders. Have a great day. Bye-bye.